Behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one. A ball and a strike to the Giants leadoff man. A very comfortable afternoon for baseball. 61 degrees our game time temperature. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. So one away here with the bases empty, and standing in now the left-handed hitting first baseman Brandon Belt. First pitch coming. Here it is. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Three and 0 now. There you see Evan Longoria waiting next. One out, nobody on. Not a good 3-0 swing as he was well behind the fastball there. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first two by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
The 3-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. First offering on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reyes is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. A 0 for the Giants to start. Padres coming up next. You're watching MLB Network. Madison Bumgarner is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
In now, Ian Kinsler. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard. But this is a foul ball. And Kinsler swings and misses here as he's gone on strikes for out number 1.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Into the box now, Wil Myers, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Grounder down the line at third, but this is foul for the first strike. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Myers has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Myers, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina, this is his first year at the big league level. A 1-2 count to Wil Myers. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Stepping in, Manny Machado. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch of the at-bat. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We are still scoreless. Striding in, Buster Posey. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. 0-2 the count to Posey. Too high. 1-2.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
This one's down to third. Machado is there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Crawford. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's a hit, their first of the new season.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Erik Kratz fouled off. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. In the dirt here. Throw is up the line as it gets away. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Runner at first here, one man out.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
The 0-1 delivery. This is in the air to right. Moving under it, Reyes. And that ends the inning. Giants leave one. We'll go to the bottom. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Here comes the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
The 2-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball. On deck, there's Eric Hosmer. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping into the box, Eric Hosmer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. pulled toward right center field. Duggar arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Greg Garcia will be the next to bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit softly down the line at first. Belt will take this one himself, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Here's Joe Panik as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Panik behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Madison Bumgarner. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Reyes is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out. Ready now, Steven Duggar. 2nd appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a looper to left. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. More base. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Belt will get under it to put it away just past the first base dugout, and that's out number 1. So 1 gone in the inning now, and it's time to check out the standings in the National League West as you take a look at where the Giants find themselves entering play here today. 1 out now in the San Diego third, and Austin Hedges will be the next to hit. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a 2-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does the smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
In now, Eric Lauer. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. Ready with the 0-1. Fastball well outside. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he popped him up. There to take this in is Crawford, and there are 2 away now. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And Posey will look this one in, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Diego. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Brandon Belt getting ready to lead things off here. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. Taken in by Machado. And the throw on the first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
Now an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. Into the box, Evan Longoria, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Line drive to center field. Margot is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Here's Buster Posey now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Here's Will Myers. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You can tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
2 balls and a strike to count. 3-1 to the Padres left fielder. In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and standing in now the always dangerous third baseman Manny Machado. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now. So coming to the plate, Franmil Reyes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Bumgarner into his motion. Here comes the first pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Take something off, but it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Padres down in order through 4, still tied 0-0. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with manager Bruce Bochy. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
The 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Oh, 0-2, here it comes. And another foul ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So striding forward now, Erik Kratz looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Up next will be Michael Reed. Swing and a liner. Foul. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. And he misses with it. 1-1. Very high. 2-1. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And a close play at first, but he's pulled out and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Andy Green during the commercial break about the Padres offense, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball one.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
1-1 coming now to Hosmer. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Swing, and he pops him up, and that'll get down for a base hit. The throw into second, and he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Hosmer stands at second with no outs. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch curveball swung out and missed. Strike one.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have two options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
And he falls behind 0-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Here's the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. No runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Digging in, Austin Hedges. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And it's a ball and a strike to Austin Hedges.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
And it's 1-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Striding into the box, Eric Lauer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
The 0-1 offering. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
And he pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. Panik is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So in now for San Francisco,
Joe Panik.
He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Settling in now, Madison Bumgarner hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. 1 strike.
That's why you have to square early and give yourself a chance to really hone in on a strike zone. You can't attempt to bunt a pitch that's out of the zone. Have to find a way to take that one for a ball.
Squaring around to bunt is Bumgarner as he sets this one down. And that's the first out. And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit. The relay throw, and he is out, retreating to third as they slap the tag on him. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Runner goes for second. Trying to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Francisco. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Ready once again, Ian Kinsler. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. Hard hit ball to second. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Now in the box, Will Myers. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first two plate appearances so far. Ball one to start the at-bat. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Here's Manny Machado now. He's running in there. Now the throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. And this pitch is popped straight up right around the home plate area. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Franmil Reyes. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. Myers stands at second with 2 gone. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
Nope.
2 balls and a strike now as that misses to the San Diego right fielder.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
He's set. The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The set and the 2-2. 2-2 is a changeup that misses 3-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep?
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Padres leave 1. Still no score. Next to bat for the Giants, Evan Longoria. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Longoria waiting on the 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reyes giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Standing in, Buster Posey. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Reyes has it in his tracks. 2 down. So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th, and stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop Brandon Crawford. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Stepping in now, Eric Kratz, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set. The 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. 1-1. Here it is. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
It's 3 balls and a strike to the Giants left fielder.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Crawford is on his way home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Standing in now, Michael Reed, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Weak grounder down the line at third. Backhanded. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So into the box now, Eric Hosmer. He doubled his last time through.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Fouled away. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. This one's down to third. Throw on to first by Longoria is right there for the first out. So stepping in, Manuel Margot, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Fastball just inside.
That's
3-1 now.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
The 3-1. And that misses ball four. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
Now batting, Austin Hedges. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Reyes Maranta is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. He's set, and the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
A ball and a strike. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. And here's a swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out number 2. Socrates Brito will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Two outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Comes set, the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. Matt Strahm is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Pennant. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0. Strahm is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's near impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch. It's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
Coming in is Myers. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down. Yangervis Solarte will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Not close. It's 2-0. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Fouled off. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 1-2. Still 1-2. Solarte, base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. So striding in, Brandon Belt. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way.
Nope.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Giants leave 1, but they're on top 1-0. Mark Melanson is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go Ian Kinsler. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Into the box, Will Myers. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Just hung in there on that one. Ready with another 2-2. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box now, Manny Machado. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Reed is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail this one 1-0. Craig Stammen enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Evan Longoria, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Buster Posey. He flew out in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line to the right side. And a reach, but he can't get there as it falls. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That's to the left and foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Posey leads off first with 1 away. The 1-1 home. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
2 strikes.
The 2-2. Lifted into the air to shallow center. In comes Margot, but he won't get there. It falls in. The throw to third. And they're not going to get him at third, so runners at second and third now with only one gone. Digging in and looking for more, Eric Kratz. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
Gerardo Parra will be called on to pinch hit now, and he'll do it in a golden RBI spot as he's got 2 men in scoring position with only 1 gone in the inning. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. At the plate, Michael Reed. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Now the 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. The relay. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
In now, Joe Panik. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And they will slap the tag on him heading back to third as he really got stuck out there, and the inning is over. A run on. Gerardo Parra will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Will Smith comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Next to the plate for the Padres, Franmil Reyes. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one.
Off the plate, ball.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
First offering on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And now pitch on the way. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Strike taken up in the zone. The victory would belong to Madison Bumgarner, barring any late turn of events here. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. San Diego down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
A 2-0 finish today. The San Francisco Giants jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Madison Bumgarner gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Eric Lauer is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Will Smith strikes out the side to record the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.